In red dust, the main tool we use is the tree, the concept of that tree. It gives us understanding on how our life works and how we can make better choices to help fix things in our lives. So every tree starts with a seed, gets its nutrients and grows. And so that when we look at the tree in red dust, well, the concept of that tree, that root system is family. Mum, dad, nan, pop, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, friends. From the taproot, the main root, we have friends, partners, we might have pets on there. The makeup of the people down here, the trunk of that tree becomes us, the individual, the makeup of those people, and then the branches are the choices we make. So with the branches, you get on a fork, come to a forky branch, make a good choice, stay on your tree. You make a bad choice, further out the branch you go, skinnier the branch becomes. When you get out on them flimsy branches, sometimes we fall. Where do we fall to? Back down to our loved ones that'll pick us back up and steer us back on track. Like the bark on a coolabah tree, hold around it for a little while, then the bark let go. Now from people down here, we get some good nutrients from down there. We get nutrients like love, respect, caring, sharing, values, morals, security, shelter, nurturing, wisdom, also identity. Heaps of good nutrients, but unfortunately from one or two root systems down there come some bad nutrients. And the bad nutrients are about abuse, neglect, abandonment, domestic violence, but also grief and loss is a major part of rejection. Rejection comes from one or two root systems, or it can come from a lightning strike from outside. Rejection going up that tree, we just get given it. Rejection going up that tree is not your fault. No one has ever said abuse me, neglect me, belt me, abandon me, or die on me. We get given it, rejection goes up, we make choices, and without us knowing, we send the rejection back down. And when we send it back down, we actually come back through ourselves as the trunk of that tree, disrespect and reject ourselves first before we pass it back down to our brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews. Or more importantly, we go from the trunk of the big tree to the root system of the little saplings. And the little saplings, they're like our kids. And what they do, they look up to see how we make our choices. Hate the saying, but monkey see, monkey do. It's how we learn. Rejection goes up, we make choices, send it back down. But also the good nutrients come from so many more different areas down here. So many more different root systems. But also can come from rain, nature. So the good nutrients go up that tree, we make choices, and we send the good nutrients back down too. But this time when we send it back down, coming back through the trunk of the tree, we're loving and respecting ourselves first before we pass them back down to mum, dad, nan, pop, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters. Or most importantly, go from the trunk of the big tree to the root system, the little ones, with the good nutrients. When we've been rejected in our lives, we spend the rest of our lives looking for acceptance. All the good nutrients are about acceptance. Now, when you see a branch break off a tree and fall to the ground, it'll leave behind a scar where that branch was. And that scar is like when we lose a loved one. And that there scar will never leave that tree for the entirety of that tree's life. New nutrients will grow around it, new little branches, but when that branch hits that ground, if we're allowed in time, that branch will come one back with the ground, just like when we bury them. When we bury them, my father is still my father, my mother, my brother, my sister. They're not gone. They're in every memory we have here. They're in our hearts here. And they're running through the root system of our body. Never ever leave you. And that's the concept of the tree. And what they used to be are who we are today, from tree to sapling.